All right. Hi, mommies and daddies. Welcome to Supermom Facebook Live. Okay, let me just put my Lait-Nacre away. Okay. Well, today is the 29th of January. You guys have gone through an entire month of 2021. I hope that your first months have been amazing. If it's not, it's going to get even more amazing with us at the Supermom Facebook Live today because we are going to be introducing to you a new milk brand, all right? A new infant nutrition brand has just hit town. You might have heard about it because you've been seeing it all over on the Supermom Facebook page. Some of our mommies have been talking about it in the Facebook closed groups as well as on Instagram. So we're going to talk about that later, all right? Okay, so we're going to be waiting for more of your friends. Quickly get your friends on board because today we're going to be sharing with you not just about the new infant nutrition brand that has hit the shores of Singapore, we're going to be also sharing, all right, some little tricks that you might have to look out for when you're checking out on your own infant nutrition milk. Okay, so check that out, all right? So once again, welcome to Supermom Facebook Live. I am Ken That Work. It's back. It's finally back here for me, right here to see you guys on Supermom Facebook Live. It's the first month itself. We've gone through the online baby fair. If you missed out some of the amazing discounts, you better go check on the Supermom Facebook page now. Lots of things happening on the marketplace. Some changes happening with CNY as well. So quickly go grab those offers, okay? Just waiting for a few more minutes, then we're going to get things started. Get your friends, tag them over. It's a new brand, okay? I think, admittedly, actually, we've been trying this new brand as well. The milk that you saw me drinking early on is actually the brand, okay? So I'm going to be showing you and going to test the milk in front of you guys, let you know how it tastes like, okay? I think a lot of moms don't really know what their kids are drinking. Have you considered what your kids are drinking? So we're going to find it out today. Okay, so shall we start? All right. Okay, once again, a very good afternoon to all my mommies and daddies. Welcome to Supermom Facebook Live. I'm Ken That Work, and it's great to be back here on my first live stream for 2021. For some of you mommies, thank you so much for your comments. You know, we're so happy to have your support so far actually since 2021. We've been talking about strollers, we've talked about air purifiers, and we talked about everything amazing on the online baby fair. So this time around, we are going to be sharing with you a new infant nutrition brand, okay? 先卖个关子，现在不要跟你说, but you can stay tuned and we'll find out a little bit more, okay? There's lots of giveaways today as well, okay? So for some of you parents, if you have not found out what exactly this giveaway, how to win some prizes, right, you have to also stay tuned, okay? It's going to be a jam-packed 1-hour session on infant nutrition milk. What should you be looking out for in your infant nutrition milk? What exactly are some of the substances inside infant nutrition milk that can help you and your child actually in terms of their growth and development, okay? And all this will be shared with you at this live stream. Now at the same time, if you've got questions about the new brand, I mean, like, who don't have questions about new brand, right? Feel free to ask in the comment section below because our brand team as well as my friends all over on the Supermom marketing team will be here to help you out, okay? So, starting off first, okay? Now, talking about the fact that we are a community, right? For those of you who do not know about Supermom Voices, it's time for you to go and download this app, okay? What is Supermom Voices? Now, the Supermom Voices app is all about advocacy, okay? You are able to get rewards by doing reviews with us, okay? Now, if you can check that out, okay, go on Instagram right now, go and search the hashtag #WeLoveSupermom. In the We Love Supermom, there are over 2,000 posts by mommies like you, okay? Now, why we created Supermom Voices? The aim of Voices really is to help all our mommies get reviews on products that they've been always dying to try. So some of you guys have been PMing us, hey, can you try this product, that product? We get you some samples and we get you to help us review them, okay? Supermom Voices, you get rewards as well when you do your reviews, all right? Get matched to brands that you love, create that content, create that review, and share that in your social media, okay? That is a way that our mommies can learn from you, just as you are learning from our mommies, okay? So do take note about the Supermom Voices app. You can download the app at your Apple App Store, Google Play Store. It can work on both Android and Apple, okay? Of course, if you've got any questions about Voices, do remember to PM us on the Supermom Facebook page, okay? So to all my mommies and daddies, welcome back to the Supermom Facebook Live. I'm Ken That Work, and today we are going to be talking about a new infant nutrition brand, okay? And the brand is Lait-Nacre, okay? So some of you might have heard of this brand for some time already because they did a very, very special soft launch with Supermom in the month of January, the start of January actually. Now on top of that, a lot of my mommies have been trying out their milk in the sample form, okay? It's a full 800 grammer that the moms have been trying, and it's great to actually hear very good positive reviews because at the end of the day, when mummies try milk, we want to ensure that this is something that they want to feed their kids, that's one. And more importantly, it's the kid that is growing up well and healthy with Lait-Nacre. So yeah, feel free to go check out some of the reviews that have been shared. It's amazing, but you know what? We're going to be sharing you our own review and to also talk about something very special inside, which I think you might be seeing all around here, is this thing called lactoferrin. What is lactoferrin and how does it help you and your child, or more importantly, help your child grow to be a healthy kid, okay? Now, a little bit more first, okay? So there are a few things to take note, right? There are 3 things actually. 1, there is actually a special promo code. For those of you who have already been buying Lait-Nacre, all right, you can actually get a 10% off with LAT10, Lait10, okay? It's actually just the front part of the name lah, huh? Lait10, it gets you a 10% off their milk brand, okay? Now this also means that usual price are $42 for the stage 2. You save 10% immediately. And on top of that, you can also aim to buy more and then you go to get cashback with Supermom. So all of this is happening on the Supermom marketplace. Head on over to the Lait-Nacre store to go and check that out, okay? Remember it's LAT10, that's for the 10% off in the discount for the store itself. In addition to this, the second thing you need to take off is the gift with purchase, okay? Every single tin of milk that you see here when you buy, you get a gift with purchase to help your child grow, okay? We're talking about items like the Fisher-Price Laugh and Learn, we're talking about the Fisher-Price Unicorn, and that, okay, is worth approximately $48.50 and we're giving it free when you're buying some of the bundles, all right? So some of these gift with purchase are tagged to the bundles. You might have to buy around 1 to 3 tins, okay? So do remember to check that out over again at the Lait-Nacre store, all right? So next thing, third one, most important, okay? If you have not tried the Lait-Nacre sample, I'm going to be finding 100 mummies, okay? 100 of you, 100多位妈妈们我们会赠送你们一个800毫升 alright, 800 grams of the Lait-Nacre milk tin for you to go and try, okay? So you don't have to always buy first, you can always try. We're going to teach you how to grab it, okay? If you all think that this is a great deal, quickly comment right now in the comment section about the free Lait-Nacre to grab if you have not grabbed it, okay? If you think it's a good deal, quickly tell me it's a good deal now, okay? Right now in the comment section below, quickly tag your friends, bring them over at the Lait-Nacre store with us at the Lait-Nacre live stream today, okay? Godmother's thing is good or not? If you all think not good, never mind, I can keep the milk for myself. Okay, but more importantly, really, we want everybody to really try the milk, right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to a milk itself, right, it's not just about buying the milk itself and just try for the kid, but the kid must really like it, all right? There are many reasons to why kids like certain kinds of milk, but more importantly, really, it's about kid being comfortable with it. Because admittedly out there, in infant nutrition milk, there are just many milks with different kinds of versions, right? Or different kinds of substances. So select things that you believe in, that's one. And the next thing is your kid has to like it. Because if your kid likes it, it's very easy for you to feed the kid and the kid can actually grow healthy, right? So that's the important thing to take note. Okay, so once again, 欢迎大家来到我们的 Facebook Live。今天呢，我们也推广一个新的牛奶品哦。这个牛奶品牌就叫一个 Lait-Nacre。那今天我们 Lait-Nacre 在我们 Supermom Marketplace 呢，也有自己的小促销哦。还是你在那个 Store 那边呢，我们给你一个小的 discount code。这个正确呢就是 LAI10，就是给你18%折扣，好不好？那还是不晓得的话，可以在我们的 Supermom Marketplace 那边可以看到这个详情。那另外一点呢，要注意到，我们今天呢全部的这个 Lait-Nacre 哦，你们买的时候呢也有小赠送哦。所以有些人呢可能是好像买1瓶1罐或者是2罐或者只是3罐哦，我们也有赠送 Fisher-Price， 还有一些小型的那些比较是在婴儿教育这一部分吧，哈，就送给你 ，alright， 价值哦，这个有一个价值是差不多48块5毛的一个赠品哦，给你哦，所以就可以在我们 Supermom Marketplace 去看一看，好不好 ？OK， 好，我们现在就正式的来介绍你这个 Lait-Nacre 到底是什么。So first and foremost, the word Lait-Nacre, right? Lait-Nacre actually is it's a French name actually. The origin from Europe, all right? Specifically, the milk is from Poland. Now, Lait-Nacre, the Lait actually means milk in France, and Nacre actually refers to the mother of pearl. So the objective of best for your moms, for your babies, and it's something very related to mother's milk, okay? Now, Lait-Nacre, one of the key things I would feel is They really focus on the finest ingredients. They actually added something interesting to this entire formula milk, and this is lactoferrin, okay? So in addition to your vitamins and minerals that's just important and essential for your child's healthy growth, Lait-Nacre added something called lactoferrin. So what exactly is lactoferrin? Okay, so lactoferrin actually is found in colostrum and breast milk. For those of you you produce, okay? Colostrum is known as liquid gold. So lactoferrin actually is present in colostrum. Now Lait-Nacre actually has achieved a 95% purity for this lactoferrin, and is now termed as lactoferrin NFQ. Okay, we're going to be talking a little bit more about that as we go along the way. Okay, but hear me out, it's been an amazing journey for us actually when we tried to discover this brand. Okay, so starting off first, lactoferrin, okay, is actually an iron-binding immune system protein, okay? So imagine, right, this is a protein that binds a lot more to your heme unit of basically the red blood cells itself, okay? So what it aims to do is it actually helps to protect our newborns against infections, because by increasing something called iron regulation, you can also potentially increase the immunity of the child. So it's kind of increasing the opportunity, you know, protect yourself from infections caused by your harmful microbacteria that your kid is always exposed. Important thing, now because you're building immunity, right, this entire lactoferrin also helps to promote the development of a healthy digestive system too. So what can we learn from lactoferrin? You can even Google this, okay? I'm not kidding you when I'm saying this. Google it, check it out, alright? Because for lactoferrin, it actually aims to stimulate first the immune system, it promotes the healthy bacteria in the intestine, it regulates the iron metabolism, and because of the fact that it has a healthy digestive system, right, and your healthy gut, it can also resolve some of your digestive problems such as diarrhea or constipation. Okay, it's pretty cool. But the thing about lactoferrin with Lait-Nacre is actually it's now further developed and purified, alright? Lactoferrin is actually heavily studied by this doctor called Dr. Jean Perraudin, okay? You don't know his name, go and mind. You can go to the website, go and Google, okay? Dr. Jean Perraudin is actually a real scientist with lots of papers on the concept of lactoferrin, okay? Now, he has actually shown, studies have actually shown with him, alright, that infants actually consuming milk with added bovine lactoferrin do actually experience a higher developmental score in the young age. Now, we all know that our children's brain within the first 1,000 days, alright, your first 3 months, is really extremely crucial. We feed them with breast milk, we help them with, we stimulate them with conversation, we interact with them. That's one thing. But as they grow older, within your next 3 years, it's important that we supplement the best for our kid. So lactoferrin then, with Dr. Jean Paul, what he then did is he decided to create something called lactoferrin NFQ. He believed that if, let's say, we were to be purifying something so good, right, can I get something even better? So lactoferrin NFQ was created in his laboratory. So his laboratory is in Belgium. You might have known this, okay? Go and Google lactoferrin, read the Google papers, okay? Because when he did this lactoferrin NFQ, right, he took the lactoferrin and removed something inside, which is the lipopolysaccharides. So by removing this lactopolysaccharides, right, this purification then increased the efficiency of lactoferrin by up to 10%. I'm not kidding you, there's actually a scientific paper to show that too, okay? Head on to the Lait-Nacre website, you can also go and check it out on your own. It's really pretty cool. So imagine, if lactoferrin is here to help your child increase like immunity system development, digestive system development, regulate iron metabolism, NFQ would then have actually multiplied it by 10, okay? This efficacy is actually a lot more of an activation of the lactoferrin molecule itself. So with a greater efficiency, it means it's greater for your kid, okay? Now this is enhanced protein, so a lot of parents will be saying that, oh, is it like GMO, is it safe for the kid? Well, I can tell you that it is because there are studies that have also shown. So remember I talked about the developmental scores? That's actually the 4 to 9 months old if let's say they are, let's say it's about interaction. But when they reach 1, which now they start officially on stage 3 with Lait-Nacre, they actually do begin to show signs of enhanced cognitive growth, okay? There are research papers to show it, so you can go check it out, right? So we recommend, of course, if your kid is going to be starting on infant nutrition sometime like 12 months and above, you might want to try out the sample for Lait-Nacre to go go and check it out yourself, all right? So Lait-Nacre is also, the one thing about Lait-Nacre is with lactoferrin, right, this 10 times greater efficiency. It's actually then, we move it a little further to something called apolactoferrin, which somehow is in our stage 4. Okay, so we're going to check that, we're going to talk about it further. So we got some questions from our mummies, so we're going to try to answer them. Is this new? Okay, so Lait-Nacre is actually not exactly new, all right? It has already made its waves already, but in Singapore, it is actually developed for, I think there's a slight changes in the formulation that's for Singapore itself. So it's actually, right now in Singapore, but the milk is made in Poland, okay? So Poland milk, then plus this lactoferrin itself, and it's brought in, okay? So if you go and check Dr. Jean-Paul's laboratory, it's actually in Belgium. He developed it, and then after that, this technology is shipped over to Poland. Poland then added inside the milk, okay? So yes, it's made in Poland. Where can I buy it from? Is that real a question? Of course you can buy it from Supermom Marketplace. Okay, for those of you who really want to try the milk, right, Lait-Nacre is available at Supermom Marketplace. Go check it out, okay? Now, whatever I'm saying right now, if you want to also find out a little bit more, I encourage you to find out more about your milk, all right? Don't worry about it. We've got links that actually leads you to the Lait-Nacre Facebook page that's inside our comment section, as well as the website too. Because admittedly, when we talk about infant nutrition milk, there's just many substances that's always added inside. So what exactly is lactoferrin and why is it the newest thing, right? So go and check that out, okay? This iron binding protein is really, really cool. And to hear that actually has its own benefits for our kids, I really want to share that with everyone. Okay, so Lait-Nacre actually has a total up to 4 stages, but we do recommend a few things here. So for mummies who are actually watching this, well, I don't think you should be, but then anyways, we do only recommend for parents, if you want to do infant nutrition, go up to 12 months and above, okay? It's still advisable where you can breastfeed as often as possible, all right? Lait-Nacre is here to support you, yes, but we do recommend breastfeeding all the way for the first 12 months, okay? And if let's say really need be, you know, you got to start around your 12th to 13th month onwards, you can actually check this out, okay? So let's talk about the milk itself. The milk at stage 3 contains the Lait-Nacre NFQ, okay? So this is a unique formulation, right? We've talked about the fact that it's in Poland. We talked the fact that it's added in with lactoferrin. Now, what does it actually do? It actually does a lot of things, okay? I'm going to like list it down somewhere here, okay? Step 1, Lait-Nacre, remember I talked about lactoferrin? So it actually strengthens your immune system. Next thing, because of the fact that it's an iron-binding iron, right? It's an iron-binding protein. It means that it has better absorption for minerals and nutrients, right? It actually aims towards that. Next thing also, because of the fact there's a higher level of iron hemostasis and whatnot, it is actually helping you to improve your brain and vision, okay? So this lactoferrin itself helps you quite a bit here already. From the fact that you've got a stronger, increased your immune system, a stronger digestive system, it also helps in your brain and vision development, okay? It also helps in something called iron regulation as well. Now, iron metabolism is a very complex chemical process, but at the end of the day, it's actually to regulate the amount of iron inside your body, okay? Iron is a very important function, as you know, because at the end of the day, iron is in your red blood cells. It's actually the main one, the main heme unit that helps transport things like oxygen and waste around your body. So it's very, 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 very important, okay? So it's also rich in antioxidants. This is a lot more of the lactoferrin's main property. We've also got, of course, lactoferrin helps in the digestive system, so there's a good intestinal flora. And lactoferrin also contains calcium, right, as a milk. So that's why there's a healthier bone structure, and of course with a good balance of vitamins and proteins. Now, everything that you need here is also written on the tin, okay? So if you were to look at the way, look at all the different ingredients, right, you can definitely see things like galacto-oligosaccharides, you've seen things like your DHA from fish oil and etc. So it's all written over here. Now, this is actually a cow's milk protein, cow's milk formula itself, okay? So do take note, especially for any form of allergens, but more importantly, I would dare say that it's about a lot more on the nutrition value. So for some of our parents who are, hey, can I do comparison with nutrition value from milk brand to milk brand? I suggest if you want to, you can, but everything is written over here. What we really like about this is really the idea of a lactoferrin addition, and I think there's a lot of research behind this, and I think that's pretty cool, okay? So do take note about that part. I think also for some of our parents who are also thinking like, if let's say immunity, right? So does that mean that stage 1, stage 3 and stage 4 got slightly different? Okay, there is, okay, because for stage 3 with Lait-Nacre's lactoferrin NFQ, that aim is actually to promote a stronger, a lot more of a strong and growth development of your child. When you move to stage 4, okay, stage 4, there's a slight change, all right, to the lactoferrin itself, because now it becomes something called lactoferrin. Sounds different, right? Okay, but lactoferrin actually helps in the second key point, which is called neonatal sepsis. Okay, so it sounds like a very, very long term, but then neonatal just means baby, sepsis just means bacterial poisoning itself. Okay, so do take note about that. What we do understand about this one is that it's very possible for our babies to have a later onset due to bacteria in the bloodstream, etc. A lot of these kind of things you can check with a pediatrician. But I think that one thing lactoferrin does with stage 4, it actually just helps continue our child's growth and development. Okay, so that is the stage 4 milk that we have here. So Lait-Nacre, you've got stage 1 to stage 4, recommendation, breast milk first, move to stage 3, okay? So for those of you who have just joined us, my name is Ken Detwork. I am from Supermom, and today on Supermom Facebook Live, we are sharing with you our latest brand partner, and this is amazing, all right? New infant nutrition brand, Lait-Nacre, right? Lait-Nacre also is now being sold at Supermom Marketplace, okay? For those of you who do not know, it is sold there. Some of our friends are also telling us that, oh, is it sold at other supermarkets? Well, it's at Howmart right now, but Supermom one is amazing because today there's a store code, okay? Store code is LET10, okay? LET10 gets you 10% off when you shop at the Lait-Nacre store on Supermom Marketplace. In addition, if you are purchasing some of our milk tins, we're going to be flashing the bundle somewhere later, yeah? You actually can get some Fisher Price items free of charge, okay, gift you purchase, okay. When you purchase, I think 1 to 2 tins, you can already get something already. The most expensive one that I'm giving away is this Fisher Price Bowling Tunes Unicorn that's worth $48.50. It's so nice, but it's a lot more focusing on child's brain development, eye development, and the whole musicality behind it, because it's a music thing. It's pretty cool. I mean, end of the day, when you're looking at how Lait-Nacre tries to build the brand, we can definitely see that the idea of immunity as well as your brain and eye development, right, just comes so close to each other, and it's important that we share that with everybody. Okay, so we'll be flashing out the bundles later, but along the way, if you've got questions about the brand, do feel free to ask us, okay? So for those of you who have just joined us not too long ago, we've been actually talking about the milk actually for stage 3 and stage 4, which is something that I think a lot of parents are always looking at. Like, if let's say, for example, I buy a milk, do I buy stage 3 or stage 4? What's the difference between stage 3 and stage 4? Okay, so I think, right, it's a very simple idea. I think in that idea, just remember the concept of growing up formula, and the other side is toddler formula. So you've got also other brands go out, like say, for example, growing up milk, etc., blah, blah, blah. Always check out, I think more importantly is the age group, yeah? So for stage 3 milk, right, for Lait-Nacre actually, it focuses on 1 to 3 year old. So generally, if your child's like 12 months old and above, they can already try to grab that already at this stage 3. Anything like 3 years and above, you can actually go for the stage 4, all right? Slightly different components in terms of your nutrition value. You can definitely already see on the tin already. But the aim of it is actually it balances out to what's actually required of the kid at that point in time, okay? So that's why it is as such, okay? Not because of some unknown reason. Okay, so lactoferrin, we've been talking about it, how it actually encourages cognitive growth and your immunity, and I think also it looks at a lot of developmental milestones, right? So this is a key thing about lactoferrin. And lactoferrin NFQ, which is that thing that you actually have inside here at the Lait-Nacre formula, I think that's pretty cool. For those of you who really want to are in the science behind it, Dr. Jean Parodin is where you need to go and check, okay? So I think a lot of parents just now were asking us about made where. So it's actually made in Poland. You can actually check this all out on the website too, all right, at laitnacre.com.sg. I think the website is supposed to appear somewhere here. Okay, but you can actually check that out in the comment section. And for those of you who just watched us, okay, you can actually grab a free sample. So how to do the free sample, okay, instructions going to show out soon, yeah? There are a few things to take note. Number 1, you need to like and comment this live stream, okay? Share that with your friends. It's because throughout this whole hour, we'll be talking about lactoferrin and Lait-Nacre, okay? Quickly like, comment, and share. Tag 5 friends, okay? Number 2, you need to also ensure that your whole Facebook post is, your Facebook profile is public. Maybe you should do that first. Public profile, then you like and share, okay? And then comment and tag 5 friends, all right? Now, I also want you to do one more thing. I need you to tag Lait-Nacre's Facebook page. We just started this Facebook page, okay? You need to tag it is also because all of this, we need to PM you to get it, okay? So we need to PM you to give you, So, few things. You need to set your profile to public. You need to like, comment, and share this live stream. When you comment, you tag 5 people. At the same time, please tag the Lait-Nacre Facebook page, okay? I think it's @Lait-Nacre. So my team will be actually just putting it right now and pin it in the comment section below so you can grab it, okay? It's only available for 100 mummies because we know that you guys want to try it, and a lot of mums have been asking us also. So grab that. And it's only available if you have not gotten the sample before, okay? So you got sample before, please give the opportunity to someone else and let more people experience the power of lactoferrin, okay? So let's do the most important thing. Let's do a taste test, okay? So I'm going to taste the milk right now, okay? So I've got an empty cup. I have water, okay? This is hot water. I think most of the time when we making milk, right, you need to use a slightly quite warm water to actually make the milk first because it dissolves everything. If not, then after that, please cool it down because yes, baby is drinking it, okay? So please take note. Okay, so I've got my spoon, I've got a cup, and I've also got water. And I am going to open one tin. Okay, so this is the actual tin, okay? I'm going to do the stage 4 as a test, all right? So just open it up. Oh, let's talk about the safety of this also. So maybe, right, let me just open one of the tins to show you, yeah? So first and foremost, right, you actually do get this kind of, it's actually a very airtight sealed tin. So this is quality as well. And on top of all this, every single tin, okay, actually has this additional mark here. So this is actually the batch name as well as expiration date. Okay, so this is very important because when you're looking out, when you're just checking out everywhere, right, I mean, for most of your cans, you need to know things like your batch number, you need to know your expiration date. That's very, very, very important, okay? So airtight vacuum seal, this is, you can't actually do much. And because of the fact that this is actually just sealed in here, right, it's actually quite difficult to remove. So if something is wrong with this, integrity is something wrong, go and PM the Lait-Nacre Facebook page, okay? So that one can be done, all right? So you got a very nice lid as well. And, oh, I just realized, okay, so everything is written here. So your lactoferrin NFQ is actually written here, and a little bit more information of what it has here is included as well, okay? So remember talking about like vitamins and minerals, right? So you also have things like your DHA, ARA, choline, taurine, etc. So all this is all inside most of your milk, okay? I think it's pretty cool. GOS, which is, you might have known this as galacto-oligosaccharides, actually is part of also building an important digestive system. So it's really cool, okay? You also have the seal from Pteridon Laboratory, where Dr. Jean-Paul Perraudin actually is, and the Made in Europe sign. Okay, so pretty cool. I think there's also a few things you need to take note. This milk is actually halal, if I'm not wrong. So you got you got some certifications here as well. So these are things that you want to take note of, lah. I mean, when you're purchasing your milk. Okay. So yes, brought in by Singapore to really help our mums. Okay, so now I'm going to try. Okay, I actually opened this already. So like literally, this is the milk that I was trying just now. Okay, so I'm just going to make another round, okay? As you can see, because I keep moving the tin, so yeah. Oh, so how much should you put? Okay, so right, generally we recommend is 1 scoop, right? Where's the spoon? Oh, they took out my spoon. They took out my spoon. Okay, so how much do you put in your milk? Generally, we would recommend you to put 1 scoop for like 35 grams, which also means that most of your cups, right, you should be going approximately 7 scoops of the milk. Then you add the hot water, okay? Oh, it's here. Ta-da! Okay. See lah. Because I keep shaking. Yeah, please don't need to keep shaking your tins because it's just going to make it messy. I'm going to put my spoon over here. So every single tin, right, will get you one of these scoops, and you just measure it out, okay? So measure 7 scoops. So we have 1, 2. For those of you who are here, don't forget that we're actually giving out 10 Lait-Nacre, sorry, not 10 Lait-Nacre, 100 Lait-Nacres, okay? 100 Lait-Nacres, all right? 100 Lait-Nacres of stage 3. All you need to do is like this post, share this live stream, comment and tag 5 friends, and remember to tag the Lait-Nacre Facebook page. Is that 4? I think it's 4. Is it 4? If it's not 4, quickly comment on the section below. So this is 5. This is 6 and 7. So if you're bottle feeding, I think most of the time your bottles are approximately 240. So it's your normal cup size lah. So 7 is enough, more than enough. Okay. So I'm going to cover this. Okay. So I talked about water, right? Okay. So sometimes, right, people are saying, "Hey, how come if my milk is not dissolving, how?" Please check the water temperature. Okay, because scientifically, actually, if you can't dissolve anything. It's not easy to dissolve stuff, and it's not warm water. All right. Yeah. So just take note about that. Okay. So this is actual water. Okay. I actually made this slightly cooler so I can drink it in front of you immediately. Okay. But yeah. Okay. So now we just give it a stir. Okay. So one thing I think it's pretty cool is also because it actually dissolves quite readily. Of course, it's because of the temperature of the water. Sometimes parents are saying that, "Hey, is my milk is it like fishy or whatnot, or like the texture, is it very lumpy and all that?" So I think more importantly, it's you always give it a good stir. Yeah, if you're bottle feeding, you can always cool the bottle. Yeah, you can actually cool the bottle inside water. You know, just let it cool. Please don't use ice water. Your room temperature water will do fine. Then sometimes if people use bottle warmer, it's because you're actually refrigerating cold breast milk. So this milk powder, you use warm water, okay? Then, yeah, okay. Let's talk about texture first. So, I'll show you first in terms of stirring. So just now, right, there's a whole clump because of the fact there was powder. So now after you stir it, it's just gone. So let's take a look also at the bottom. Bottom side, nothing much. It's actually a very, very smooth milk. Nothing clumpy around it, which is good. Well, expected. Okay, now we're going to, I can also show you that in terms of the milk, right, this is actually pretty smooth, all right? It's actually lactoferrin goodness here, so that's pretty cool. 95% lactoferrin, apparently pure. Okay, go check it out. Okay, so let's take a sip. Okay, so first thought, it's just like cow's milk. Nothing else. It's not even sweet at all, which I think is good. Oh, by the way, yeah, this actually is not sweet. You have a very, very low sugar. I don't think there's even, these are all very much natural as well. So it's not sweet at all, which is good. Oh, sorry, got questions. Is it heaty to put in too many spoons? No. No. Okay, but heatiness is also a very subjective thing. So sometimes your kid's constitution might not be that great with cow's milk, so do take note about that. If you do suspect things like constipation, you do need to go and check your pediatrician. Okay, there could be other reasons. Is there a scoop inside? Yes, there is. It's just that because I keep taking and showing you, so my scoop got sucked inside the thing. So yes, there is a scoop inside. Please do not use your tablespoon. Please use the scoop. Yeah, it's 1 scoop for 35 grams. So most of your bottle is approximately at 240. So generally, it's okay. Okay, Ken. Is it only for stage 3 and stage 4? We have stage 1 and 2 too. Oh no, don't have. Oh, sorry. Only stage 3 and stage 4. Yeah, but anyway, it's also our recommendation if you can for stage 1 and stage 2, which is like below 12 months, right? Try to proceed with breastfeeding. Okay, that's very highly encouraged. Is transition needed? My child is BM is breastfed now, is it? Is that what you mean? Okay, so in terms of like breast transition, right, a lot of parents have very, very interesting suggestions, okay? Especially when they move on to like 12 months old. Because sometimes it's the taste of the milk that the kid cannot get accustomed to. So some parents say that, you know, you can add a little bit, you put 50% first, you stagger it a little bit, and then after that you add in, then you slowly move on and transit fully into formula. So we also do have parents who say that they go straight to do the formula, but it takes little feedings lah. Our suggestion is if the kid is not really ready yet, always stagger feed, because if you stagger feed, right, that is how things are, okay, and they're more comfortable with. Okay, is it sucrose free? I think it is, because personally I don't think it's sweet at all. It really tastes like cow's milk, okay, I'm not kidding you. Yeah, I can finish this whole glass in front of you to really say, okay, but really it's purely cow's milk. It's not a, you know, like sometimes, right, milk has this like very fishy taste when it's added a lot of DHA. So generally it's not. It's also very smooth. Yeah, it's cow's milk. Okay, but of course, if let's say you do suspect things, right, like, hey, my kid like got this and that, right, I suggest you go and check with a pediatrician, because sometimes it's actually not necessarily with the milk. It's about your kid's constitution. We always know that, oh, kids are there like, do they have lactose allergies and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. So in doubt, always check your ped, all right? I mean, end of the day, where Lait-Nacre is, right? Lait-Nacre's lactoferrin is not the one, all right? What it aims really is to help you supply, just in supplement and assist your child in his growing development, right? We, of course, in terms of milk, we always add milk in the start of the day, you know, and across the day in terms of feedings, and that's important because at the end of the day, the milk formula aims to help your child grow, all right? Lactoferrin NFQ, pretty interesting. Lots of great benefits. You've got to be consuming it, of course, and not just like one and go and all that. But on the question of heatiness, I think it's a very real thing. So yes, if let's say you do suspect anything, always check with your pediatrician, all right? But so far, so good lah. Actually, to be honest, right, we also tested this milk with some of our own mummies, okay? So far, all our mummies, the reviews are very positive. I think a lot of our moms are more intrigued by what lactoferrin is as a whole. So I think that's something that you want to take note of. And I think for some of our moms, they also do talk about the taste. Because sometimes the kids do reject milk because of taste, but it just takes encouragement, right? Because admittedly, I think if you're very comfortable with what the milk is sharing with you, step one, mummies and daddies, I suggest for you to go and try your milk. Because at the end of the day, what you're giving to your kid, if you don't like it, what makes you think your kid will like it, right? So I think that's step one. Stagger it, right? So sometimes these milk brands do give you samples. Try the samples because at the end of the day, it's free, right? You're not obligated to go and buy it now. But if you do like it, then that's when, hey, there are opportunities to grab it. Like say, for example, mine now, I got Lact10, okay? Lact10 gets you the 10% off and all the GWP. I personally do feel that sometimes if you're very comfortable with that milk, you can always go and check out for more discounts and offers because no harm, right? If let's say you can get a great offer. The actual retail price for the milk formula is already approximately like 42-ish. But this time around, actually, we are with Supermom, sorry, discounted off. So this time around with Supermom, right, actually we do quite a lot of stuff. So say for example, right, we got like the bundle of one, we got the 1 tin, the bundle of 3, bundle of 6. There are many different kinds of freebies. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool, okay? So for those of you who have not done the tagging, I think you're better go tag your friends and go let everybody know, okay? For some of you who've been, I think we had some PMs and an earlier question where you can buy the milk. I strongly suggest just buy from Supermom, okay? First things first, you buy from Supermom. Anything wrong, right, you can always check. You can always check with Supermom's marketplace team. Our team can help you out, all right, the customer service side. And the second thing is also our partners are all very much readily, very steady, very readily available to assist you. Okay, we know this is also because when we did the reviews with our moms, it's free tin. We also scared later they all deliver late, right? But actually they all deliver on time, okay? So that's very important. I do believe also that if you are not comfortable at the moment, don't worry. You can be one of the 100 mummies to go and subscribe, okay? Go and get the free sample. But to get the free sample, a few things are public profile. Your Facebook profile must be public. You need to like, comment, and share this live stream. Tag 5 friends and the Lait-Nacre Facebook page, okay? Because if you don't tag the Lait-Nacre Facebook page, no one's going to PM you. You PM Supermom, we also cannot help you. It's Lait-Nacre giving you the milk. And Lait-Nacre also needs some of your details, so do take note. Is it easy to digest? My child has a sensitive stomach. Okay, I think this is a very subjective thing also. Okay, easy digestion is a lot more on the digestive system, right? There are a lot of components to it. So milk proteins, milk brands who actually do have like GOS, the oligosaccharides, do seem to have a little good benefit. Studies have do shown that lactoferrin also do help in the digestive part of things, so I think it does. Sensitive stomach can be also many reasons. So sometimes if you're not sure if it's persisting or something's happening, you're not sure, just check your pediatrician. There could be other things, okay? Not necessarily the milk's issue. Then yeah, but generally also so far, okay, so we've also been learning a little bit more on the digestive side of things. So what we understand, I'm not a medical expert, so you do need to check this with your ped. But what you do understand is sometimes it's more importantly about your child's comfort and also the poop. End of the day, yeah? So you can always monitor that, and if you feel that, hey, something is wrong, quickly go and check your ped, okay? So, but so far, okay lah. We know it's okay is because the kid is growing well and it's not feeling very fussy after and just doing okay. So I think it's pretty good. Okay, so let's talk about the different bundles that's happening. Okay, so starting off first, okay, Lait-Nacre, today on the Supermom Marketplace, you've got stage 3 and stage 4. Okay, so stage 3 and stage 4, stage 3 targets the 1 to 3 year old, and stage 4 is great for the 3 and above. All right, so starting off with the first one, I have the Lait-Nacre Growing Up Formula. Official price is at $45. It's going at $45. Actually, I'll be giving you today, right, if you're purchasing at Supermom Marketplace, I'm also giving you a free Crayola Wonder Mess. Okay, free Crayola Wonder Mess when you purchase the Lait-Nacre 1 tin of stage 3. $45, what do you need to do? Use Lait-10, because Lait-10 gives you 10% off, okay? Don't forget to use this, because from 10% off of $4.50 means that you remove $4.50, means that you only pay $40.50. Okay, so this is a great deal, okay? Even better. So stage 3, we are going to get the free Crayola Wonder Mess. I think this is a color, it's like a coloring sheet thing. I mean, a lot of my parents seem to like this whole color nets thing. So go and grab it, it's gift with purchase. Okay, so that is the part. Okay, so but if you are purchasing stage 4, it's at $42. Okay, so slight difference because stage 3 and stage 4's formulation is slightly different. 42, you also still get the free Crayola Wonder Mess. Okay, so just remember to take note about that part. And don't forget Lait-10. Okay, 10% off and save. This is $4.20, okay, not $4.50. Let my maths fail. It's $4.20 saved, okay? Now, if you are already ready, that means you've tried it, you liked it, I suggest you go for the full bundle. So the full bundle is at $135, which is 3 tins, okay? So if 1 tin is $42, 3 tins is $126, but I'm also giving you a Fisher-Price tablet, okay? So this Fisher-Price tablet is not your iPad, but it's something simpler for your kids, and it's all game space, okay? So you don't want to. You can use that to entertain your child and not like being exposed to things like your full electronics and your YouTube, etc. Okay, so something simpler for the kid to manage. That is the Fisher-Price tablet. Okay, that's the tin of 3. That's for stage 3. Then we got also the stage 4, which is also we're also giving you the Fisher-Price tablet. 3 tins is I think 126 if I'm not wrong. So yeah, so you can go and check that out as well. Also available on the Supermom Marketplace. Okay, we've also got the larger ones, okay? So some of you actually like, oh, can I go for the, I'm ready to go for like 16s. I tell you, the 16 offer is pretty amazing, okay? Because the 16s offer, on top of you buying 6 of the stage 3 tins, right? And remember the Lait-10 discount, okay? The Lait-10 discount is amazing because 16s is $270. Save 10% when you use Lait-10, so that means you save at $27, which is now you only pay $243. At the same time, I give you a free Fisher-Price unicorn. I don't have my gift with purchase today because it's just a lot to bring into today's live stream. I don't have space, but then it's a full life-size thing that your kid can sit on and roll with, okay? That's really very cool. For this kind of toys, recommended age could be from as long as 4 all the way up, as long as the kid's ready. Support your kid, I think, in that sense. But more importantly, these kind of things do help with like motor skills, you know, get them to touch and feel all that. So it's pretty cool. And of course, if you are purchasing stage 4, it's at $252. And remember to use Lait-10, okay? Because it's 10% off and you get more savings on the Supermom Marketplace. All right? So yeah, all these things are all happening on the marketplace. Now, if you do not know where to find it, okay, like scratching your head, don't know where is it, it's at www.welovesupermom.com, all right? This is our website where you can log on to the Supermom Marketplace and grab yourself some amazing deals, okay? So for those of you who have been going for lunch, finally come back to see what Supermom live stream is doing, this is Supermom Live. I'm Ken That Work, and today we've been talking about Lait-Nacre and lactoferrin, okay? We've been testing the milk, we've been talking about lactoferrin, we've been talking about the bundles, and I think at the end of the day, you know, for those of you who want to go and try it out, we are offering to 100 mummies, okay? 100. You should not have registered before, okay? Registered before, we cannot give you. But 100 mummies, all you need to do is to put your Facebook profile to be public. You do need to like, comment, and share this post. Commenting side, you need to tag 5 friends, okay? We want to share this with everyone, okay? Show us your friends who really want to try it, because end of the day, show your friends that hey, this is something that you want to try and this is something that they should go and explore as well. They can be part of this 100 too, okay? So keep the ball rolling. Don't forget to also tag the Lait-Nacre Facebook page, because at the end of the day, it will be Lait-Nacre's team that will be PMing you to tell you how you can collect it, all right? So I think they're not going to deliver to your doorstep, but you do need to give them details, okay? So yeah, don't run away. If you don't tag, we also cannot see. They're not going to look at this comment section at the end of the day, you know, especially with so many of you now PMing us on like what this meal is. So yes, so remember to tag them, okay? When you tag, actually we tag people at posts, they get notifications, so they'll be able to see. But it must be a public profile, okay? If not, no one can tag. Okay, and I also suggest, if you can, right, go like the Lait-Nacre Facebook page, because at the end of the day, they're going to be sharing a lot of interesting content. I personally felt at first when lactoferrin was introduced to me, right, it was like, what kind of scientific evidence is there? Well, like 95% purity, is it real or not? That's when we researched it, and you can go and log on to the website. Lait-Nacre's Facebook page also do offer a little bit more insight on what the milk is, and as time progresses, they'll also be offering you some tips on parenting too, okay? So working with Supermom, it's been exciting to be having them on the marketplace itself, so we're just so excited to be sharing a lot of amazing deals with you. Now, we've been also talking about what lactoferrin NFQ does, and that's when like we talked about how it strengthens immunity system, develop our digestive system, how it's helping out in things like iron regulation, promoting your eye, vision growth, brain development, etc., just lots of things, okay? Lactoferrin is also a true scientific material and substance as being developed by our the founder of Paradigm Laboratory, partner to Lait-Nacre, Dr. Jean-Paul. Dr. Jean-Paul is actually pretty interesting too. We're hoping that he can come to Singapore sometime, but till then, you can go and read research papers and go find out the power of lactoferrin NFQ, okay? So you already know lactoferrin actually exists in colostrum as well as in breast milk. We've just been purifying it and adding on something new, adding that new thing over to cow's milk, all right? So pretty interesting. We talked about the taste. Some of you are like wondering, is this taste really something that every kid will take it? I think it does. So I think, well, it just tastes like normal cow's milk. Nothing too overpowering, and it's sucrose free also. That's pretty important. There are also quite a number of seals here, like towards like Halal Institute, etc. So I think that's pretty important for some of our Malay friends, and for some of you who are very concerned, like, hey, what about, like, say, for example, safety? Well, there are definitely a lot of safety seals, and as you can see, there's even one that's a tab base that you cannot anyhow just move on its own. So that's important, yeah. I always feel that it's important to just get an idea of like batch numbers of your milk. Not that you have to write it down, but then I think it's always just good to know, because at the end of the day, these are all seals of quality. Yeah, it has to go through somewhere, right? So yes, don't just look for expiry date. Look for batch numbers. Okay. If you've got questions, feel free to ask us. For those of you who are just wondering, who are my 5 friends to tag? Yeah, please go and tag them now over at the comment section over there, okay? So this is actually an amazing giveaway, I personally feel, right? It's an opportunity for you to try the milk without actually buying the milk first. All you need to do is just tag 5 friends, like, comment, and share this live stream. Pretty easy, right? And of course, please remember to tag the Lait-Nacre Facebook page. Yeah, I think... please don't PM Supermom. I think we'll be swarmed by your questions about Lait-Nacre, and then we have to also manage this. So remember to go and tag their page, okay? Like the page too, okay? So don't forget that part. Okay, so so we've got questions about Lait-Nacre on lactoferrin. Okay, let's go back a little bit on, I think I got some stuff here to show. So lactoferrin is found in breast milk, right? So lactoferin's main aim actually is to stimulate a number of things too. Okay, so let me pull out that little slide here on the right side so that they can see the effects of lactoferrin NFQ. So lactoferrin NFQ, right, as we all know, the aim of it really is to help stimulate immune system. It promotes the healthy bacteria, it regulates the iron metabolism, and treating diarrhea. Now, we've also actually had our scientists to also go check out what the scientists over at the Lait-Nacre plant there, they've also been doing their own studies, okay? So Dr. Jean-Paul Paraudin actually did do a study on cognitive growth. So it's pretty interesting because research do show that if people, children do take lactoferrin at a young age, with the added bovine lactoferrin in their milk, they do actually have quite a number of increase in cognitive growth in that sense. So that's pretty cool. NFQ, lactoferrin NFQ is also being purified in lactoferrin. So lactoferrin already very good already, I need to purify it to make it even better. So studies have shown that it can go up to 10 times the mean activity of lactoferrin. So lactoferrin has been doing this so far 10 times more, it makes it faster. I mean, not just faster, it's more active. And more importantly, it's about helping your child to grow effectively. So I think that's pretty important. In terms of immunity, I think our newborns do face a number of, I don't know if it's like infections or bacteria everywhere. But it's just more important that when we are taking things like infant formula or just, I mean, when you're breastfeeding, moving into, transitioning to infant formula when they're around like 12 months and above, it's just important that you want to find something that helps stimulate your child's immunity system. So if lactoferrin can do that, why not? And if it's a continuation, technically you have already lactoferrin in colostrum, lactoferrin in breast milk, I have lactoferrin now in formula milk. So that's pretty cool as a progression, right? Yeah, so that is about NFQ. So we have another question about sucrose. Yes, it's sugar. It is sucrose free, so it's not going to be sweet. I think there's a lot of concern about sweetness of milk in the recent few months, but I can tell you at the end of the day that you really want to go for a sucrose-free formula where you can. Yeah. Reason being, you really shouldn't be giving your kids too much sugar. It's not that good for their body. Yeah. So you should always try to find formulas that are sucrose-free. For some of you who are trying to transition into something like sucrose-free formulas like Lait-Nacre, right? Suggestion is again stagger, right? So some kids just don't get it immediately. They do need some time. Okay. So yeah. Got more questions, can feel free to let us know. Otherwise, for those who have not, right, I think it's time for you to tag your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your WhatsApp community, tell your Facebook community, tell everybody that you can actually grab this free Lait-Nacre. Okay, expiry date is at the bottom. So as I said just now, you look for batch number, they tell you when it produced, but you should always look for expiration dates. Okay, so how long should you take it? Okay, there isn't a hard and fast rule per se, but to most of my mummy friends is, if the milk is already like going to expire 6 months, you try to finish it early. But technically speaking, it's safe till the expiration date, as with all products, okay? There are of course concerns. If let's say for example, hey, inside how like lumpy and whatnot, you're not very sure about it, you can always take a picture of it and send it over to the Lait-Nacre Facebook page, because end of the day, if there's something wrong with it, I'm pretty sure they'll do something about it. Especially things like, say for example, integrity to the dent, right? You open it and, ooh, it got dented and whatnot. That's when you ask, because end of the day, it's something that's you're feeding your kid. A brand that's responsible will check it out for you, versus to someone who will not, right? And I'm pretty sure all my partners in Supermom Marketplace will do that for you. So yes. Yeah, so technically speaking, every single tin has a production date and an expiration date as well. So this is the suggested one by obviously the producers, yeah? So it's not recreated expiration date. Is it of a concern when it's too far away from production date? No, but it's usually a much of concern when things get lumpy and you can't even break the lump. Then that's a big problem, okay? But so far, no. I mean, I've been shaking the tin, so it's, I mean, obviously you can see how fine it is. Even when I'm shaking the tin, everything is falling out, so yeah. I mean, I would love to, but it'll make a mess. So yes, when you purchase your milk, please don't shake the tin like me. Okay, but anyway, it does come with its own scoop, all right? So advisable, you should be, okay, when you're washing the scoop, when you place it back in the tin, please keep it dry, okay? Please do not put wet spoon inside. It's stored at RTP, room temperature. You don't need to go and store it in your fridge. It's not necessary, but please do not store it directly under sunlight. Yeah, it's not supposed to be exposed to the elements in that sense. Okay, so I think this is quite common sense, so just take note about that part. But yes, if there's anything wrong that you think with the milk, feel free to just reach out to the Lait-Nacre team. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to help you. Okay, Ken, any other questions for us? We still got time, by the way, mommies and daddies. Okay, so for those of you who just joined us after a very long lunch break, welcome back to Supermom Marketplace. I hope everybody is doing well this January. It's been a crazy 29 days with Supermom. We have been creating this amazing thing called the Supermom Voices app. If you're not on it, okay, you're not a Supermom advocate, I tell you, go and sign up for it, okay? Why sign up? It's because you get an opportunity to go and check some of the products and review them, all right? More importantly, as you review them, is to share that knowledge with everybody inside the Supermom community and outside beyond as well. Do you check our Instagram page? Like, so many people have been tagging us. We were so thankful. All our mummies are just coming together, banding and sharing product reviews from things like toothpaste to some of like, one of it was the bird nest as well as abalone. What are the best brands and best buys? So I strongly suggest you mummies, go check out the Supermom Voices app, get rewarded as well, because if when you are reviewing it, we are paying you for that review, right? We give you a little incentive to go and to share it with everybody, okay? So I think that our mummies actually have been also very organic, because we realized also that some of the mothers haven't really joined Supermom Voices, but they've been tagging us already. So I think that's amazing. The powerful thing about the whole mummy community really is you want parents to really be helping each other out. I mean, like, parenthood is never an easy step. So when everybody's actually coming together to really help each other and share the content, right, I think that's really, really very powerful. You can actually get rewarded as well when you join it on the Supermom Voices app. So I think, you know, 何乐而不为, might as well go and sign up for it. You actually get matched to your brands that you love as well. So if it's something that you're not too certain you want to try, never mind, it's okay. There's always other products for you to try. I mean, like Lait-Nacre, for instance, we've been seeing our mummies in the We Love Supermom site trying it lah, and they've been talking about it like really well. I mean, that's the reason why also we are trying it on live stream for you guys. So yeah, join us in this whole Supermom Voices community. It's amazing, all right? Check on, it's actually also quite simple to find, so you can log on to your Apple Store, your Google Play Store, go and type Supermom Voices, you should be able to find us already. If you cannot find us, never mind, you PM us, we bring you in, okay? Oh, speaking of which also, talking about community, now if you are going to be giving birth in 2021, okay, mummies, please join us on our community groups, okay? So Supermom actually is, well, if you don't know about us, we've actually connected with more than 500,000 of you guys, and we're so thankful. Every single one is just so supportive of this huge community, helping each other. It's just so beautiful. So we've got mummies in our year groups, we've got mummies in our EDD groups, we've got mummies in our milestone-based groups. Go and join this community, okay? This is very, very, very important. At the end of the day, you're learning from other mothers as well. So these are all very, very powerful information and knowledge that you can be sharing. So beyond Supermom Voices, you can also join in the Supermom community groups as well, okay? Now, do we have any more questions? The code, LAT10. I think maybe too many people commenting already. So yes, it's LAT10. It's LAIT10. If you've got issues using the code, you can let us know. But yes, so far so good. Parents have not been complaining. So this actually gives you a 10% off when you're purchasing items on the Supermom Marketplace on the Lait-Nacre store. Okay, not every store, but the Lait-Nacre store. So that also gives you that 10% off, right? Some of the other items. Okay. What else do we have? Okay, so questions on stages. Okay, so stages, why stage 3 is slightly more expensive. Okay, so stage 3 actually is usually a little bit on the high sides, a lot more also because of the different components that for our 1 to 3 year olds. So recommended from 1 to 3, 12 months and above for you to go and check out stage 3. But Lait-Nacre also be trying to help with costing. So beyond the fact that they help you with the cost, they also give you some GWP so that you get to get more savings. And that's why there's also LAT10. Okay, please use LAT10. I think also it's pretty nice that the brand also is offering this 100 mummies giveaway. So if you are a mum who really want to try this, don't forget public profile, comment, like and share this live stream. Tag 5 friends in the comment section below and tag the Lait-Nacre Facebook page, okay? Don't forget to also like the Lait-Nacre Facebook page as well for more content brought to you by this brand. Just hit the shores of Singapore and the shores of Supermom Marketplace. Okay? Okay, so we don't really have much time left, okay? So mummies, if you've got more questions, feel free to quickly PM us on our Supermom Facebook page, or you can also PM the Lait-Nacre Facebook page itself, okay? We are there to help you with every question that you have. So for some of you who might have questions that, how do I get my free tin of milk? Yes, sure. Feel free to go and PM us, okay? This is 100 free tins that we're giving out to everyone, okay? You can't register on the website already, so you have to go and tag us you have to tag the page over at this comment section below, okay? So remember that, 100 tins to give away. If you've registered before, we can't give it to you, okay? So PM us your questions. Remember the 100 tins, don't forget. For some of you who are already buying, please remember, I forgot to mention, this entire thing is only available from Friday to Sunday. Friday to Sunday. So this means that at the end of this, which is actually the 31st of January, 31st January 2359, no more special deal. Okay, so please remember to tell that to all your friends as well and yourself when they are purchasing the Lait-Nacre milk, alright? I personally feel that it's quite good savings, especially on stage 3 and stage 4, especially with all this GWP. So don't forget to use the Let-10 across this weekend, okay, Friday to Sunday. The free 100 tins, I cannot stop mentioning this because it's a free thing, especially for people who have not tried. Great discounts over there. And yeah, I think that you guys have been asking very great questions. So if you've got more questions about the brand, feel free to reach out to Supermom and the Lait-Nacre page. Log on to the Lait-Nacre website at lait-nacre.com.sg, okay, because that's even more information that you can go and read out to. And don't forget to join the communities because that's all our mummies coming together to help you, okay? So on behalf of the Supermom Marketplace team, it's been a pleasure, okay, to have you guys on this afternoon, sharing this one brand. I can't believe that we have so many things to talk about this brand and share this with you. It's been so exciting to be also answering your questions. And yeah, don't forget, okay, this new brand, all right, Lait-Nacre is going to be that one brand with lactofferrin that you don't want to miss out, all right? So don't forget to also follow Supermom on our own social media handle. So that's at We Love Supermom, Supermom SG. At the same time, you also can follow us on our Facebook page if you have not. That's We Love Supermom, www.facebook.com/We Love Supermom. And in addition to all this, don't forget our website, okay? So website marketplace is welovesupermom.com, okay? So this is where we are going to be selling a lot of these items on spot. We are also sharing a lot of information on every single live stream. So don't forget to follow us on our live stream, all right? So on behalf of the entire Supermom team, I wish you guys a fantastic January. Got 3 days to go to make January work for you. And I look forward to see you soon in our next Facebook Live. My name is Ken Network. See you. Bye.